This is the brand new Royal Enfield Guerrilla 450, the second bike on the Sherpa 450 platform. Now at the time of recording this video, we don't have the prices as yet, but by the time it goes live, you should have them in the pinned comments. We'll plug in over there. But what exactly does this bike pack? We'll let you know in this video. Now, since this is the second bike on the Sherpa platform, so it shares the same 452cc single-cylinder liquid-cooled engine from the Himalayan. And in that sense, output numbers of 39.5 bhp and 40 Nm are roughly the same as the Himalayan, but the way the engine is calibrated is different. So over here, it's meant for a little more pep, a little more zestiness in the initial bit. And what is it or how is it to ride? Well, we'll get to that in our review video. But right now, what they've done is they've altered the final drive over here. So it's now taller over here. It runs with 2 teeth less at the rear. Now, since this is meant to be a retro roadster, Royal Enfield has done a lot of rework when it comes to the chassis department. So the main chassis member, well, that remains the same as the Himalayan, but the headstock angle has been changed. Now it's a lot steeper, the subframe is different, it's quite a lot lower. Stock seat, now this is 785 mm, the Himalayan, if you remember, it's 825 mm, so that's quite a lot less. And in terms of ergonomics, you have this sort of forward arching, a little bit of canter, a little sporty riding posture. Overall, even the foot pegs, well, even though it's 785 mm, it's not too cramped, and shorter riders can easily flat foot this motorcycle. Royal Enfield will also sell you an accessory seat. Well, that is the flat track seat, which sort of is like a bench seat, which raises the seat height by a good 20 mm for those who are taller in height. But overall, the riding posture on this bike is fairly comfortable, upright, and great for commuting. Now, in terms of hardware changes from the Himalayan, you get a telescopic fork at the front, and even the monoshock, while it is similarly positioned as the Himalayan, the stroke length as well as the tuning is quite different. So overall, you get a slightly shorter motorcycle in that sense. It's 70 mm shorter, the wheelbase, from the Himalayan. And that is technically supposed to aid in agility and make this bike a better handler. Does it actually do that? We'll answer that in the review video. What's interesting over here is that it's running 17-inch alloy wheels at both ends, and the tires are chunkier than what you'd find on its competitors. So the front is a 120 section, the rear is a 160 section. And the reasoning for going with a block pattern tire, Royal Enfield says that this is done for lending it a little bit more stylish element in that sense, a little more rugged appeal, a little go everywhere but not too much in that sense. So yeah, the tires are Seats, and since this is 17-inch rims at both ends, you can swap them out for something narrower and slicker in case if you need to. Now, all of these changes contribute towards a weight saving of 11 kilos when you compare the curb weight from the Himalayan. So this weighs 185 kilos, plus the tank size over here is just 11 liters. Now, Royal Enfield claims that the WMTC fuel efficiency number achieved for the Guerrilla 450 is 29.5 kmpl, which is 1 kmpl more than the Himalayan. But since the tank is smaller, you're only going to get around 300 kilometers of range. Plus, the ground clearance on this bike has also gone down from 220 to 169 mm. Now, in terms of variants, the Guerrilla comes in 3 variants. There is a base variant, which gets the cluster, which is a basic digital cluster from the Super Meteor. Then you get the mid-level variant, which is a dual-tone color scheme, and that gets the TFT screen from the Himalayan. And this is the top-end version. Basically, the difference here is again colors, but the TFT screen from the Himalayan makes its way over here as well. In terms of features, all variants get LED lighting, all variants get riding modes, which are 2, performance and eco, and only the TFT versions get connectivity. On the base variant, you can opt for the tripper pod, but that costs additional. So that is the Royal Enfield Guerrilla 450 Walkaround for you. That's the basics of this motorcycle. We are riding this bike in sunny Barcelona. We should have the review video going live on the 27th. So do let us know what we should cover in that video. Don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell notification icon, and also follow us on our Instagram page because we bring cool content over there as well. Thank you so much for watching.